Hi, we're going to try this again because the last try was interrupted by a phone call. I love that man, but sometimes he can drive me crazy. He doesn't mean to. I have ADHD, so if I'm doing something and you distract me, chances are it's not going to get completed. Um, I don't know what to tell you about today's makeup. The eyelashes, I'm just playing. I sent my sister a picture and said, "Look, I am Barbie's funky friend." Um, it just is what it is. Um, Played with some powder contour, and I just have to tell you, for those of you that can use powder contour, more power to you, because I can't get it right. I just keep playing with it, and I just end up with mud. This is kind of the look of the day. It's kind of mud. Anywho, plus, it's kind of icky, well, not really icky outside. It's just kind of a snowy, and I use natural light. I don't have any fancy lights. Yeah, but anyway, let's move forward. This is about the things that I want to use up and get rid of this year. Things that are just taking up space in my home, and I just want to get rid of them. And I don't want to throw them out because there's nothing wrong with them, most of them. Um, they're just things that I bought and kind of stopped using because I bought something else that I like better. So I'm going to show you a few of the things, and we're going to kind of like go through this and see how far we can get, and how well we can get this done. Um, the first thing that I have in my hands, and I told you there's a shampoo graveyard in my bathtub. So whenever I show you this, this is just something that is a duplicate product. I have like several bottles of different regular store brands, that I bought, that for maybe one or two washes did wonderful things for my hair, and then along about the fourth or the fifth wash, not so much. Most of them are brands that have silicone in them, or dimethicone, or something, paraben, or something along those lines. I've noticed that they weigh my hair down badly. I've noticed that products that do not have those, my second and third day hair is still not weighed down really bad. It's the My volume lasts. Um, and basically, I do a wash maybe once a week. I do a co-wash maybe about the middle of the week. Sometimes I don't even have to do that. Um, but I generally have poof throughout the week if I use products that don't have a whole lot of stuff weighing my hair down. Um, anyway, this is one product that does not. I just there's I bought this. This is the Ion shampoo and conditioner, and this one is Curl Solutions, and it's for all types of curly and wavy hair, and it's paraben free. I bought these at Sally's. Um, it's getting the free cat bags back before Christmas that I'm obsessed with. Um, I got some for myself. I got one for my daughter. I got several for myself. I have plans for all of them. I keep my portable hair dryer in one. Um, I have one that's pretty much set to travel. I keep blankets that go in my car in them. Just various different things. Um, but anyway, they are part of the attempt to just kind of organize me a whole lot better than what I am now. Anyway, I have nothing bad to say about this product because I like this line. I like this brand. I like There is a pink brand, the pink line, like a fuchsia pink. Um, it does my hair. It does better things for my hair, and it helps hold the curl when I style it with. Let me try that again. When I roll it with like the I don't use hot rollers. Whenever I set it with rollers and let it either dry on its own or let it dry on its own and then finish it up with the hair dryer, um, the pink line works better for me, and it has an anti-frizz, which works for me. I don't have that much frizz, but I have humidity, the dry heat and stuff. Just whew, I got a little poof. Anyway, so I have multiple bottles of this, so my goal is to get rid of these so that I can buy the pink brand the next time they come on sale. Yeah. Or, you know, continue the, I can't think of what it's called. It's in the shampoo graveyard that's in my bathtub, which, you know, also, I don't know if I already said this or not because, you know, take two on a video with an ADHD person. I have several bottles of drugstore um, shampoos in my bathtub. Some of them worked for the first few times that I used them. Then about the third or fourth time started weighing my hair down or just making it feel icky or something to that nature. So they're still in there. And I want to get those used up and gone. Part of me just wants to trash them, but the other part of me says, no, that's product, that's money that I paid. So that will be part of hidden pan for me, is clearing out the shampoo graveyard that's in my bathtub. And I will show you the empties as they make it. I already sent 2 empties to the trash or recycle earlier, and I included them on a video that I did. I can't remember. It seems like it was one day last week. Anyway, um, these eyelashes are, oh my gosh, I don't know how. My hat's off to you ladies that can wear these because they are, they just feel so heavy on my eyes. I don't know. I feel like a Barbie doll though. It's like, you know, Barbie's funky friend. But anyway, that's just fun stuff. Um, I have several of the Olay Regenerist. Um, if you are related to me and you like this product, please tell me. I will give you bottles of it because I don't really care for it. I bought it with coupons some time back. Um, I got really good deals on it, but I just don't like it. There's, you know, I can't really pinpoint anything that's wrong with it. It does exfoliate a little bit more than I need exfoliation done. It does not moisturize as much as I need moisture on my mature, which is the nice way of saying old lady skin. Um, Moving on, a few years back, I have more than one of these because I thought this was the neatest product ever. SC Johnson came out with the all-in-one, and I had free coupons. I did a lot of couponing at the time. I do not coupon now. I've been thinking about getting back into it, but I just can't seem to make myself. I don't think I will ever coupon on the level that I was couponing a couple years ago. It's just too much of a commitment for me. Every day, every week, sales, bargains. It's just I can't do that. Kroger is what I used to love about Kroger was the way that they did their sales. I could make deals right, left, and sideways because I had coupons, and you know it would be a 5 for 5, a 6 for 6, or whatever deal, and you get so much off. That causes me so much anxiety now because I don't want to plan my shopping trips like I used to. I want to buy what I need. The only thing that I plan on keeping an extra stock of are things like laundry detergent, maybe cleaning supplies. I just don't want. I don't want the abundance of things anymore. I went back to. I was making my own laundry detergent. I don't know that I will make another batch. I'm thinking that I may just go back to regular detergent. There's so many things that just are not working. We'll just leave that there. I don't know that there is a noticeable difference now between the last batch of laundry detergent that I made and commercial detergents. My homemade is not cleaning like it used to, or else it's leaving a residue that the commercial is getting off. And Poe is right beside me, so if the camera goes, he may have jumped on. As you know, I don't have a tripod, I just have pillows. So he's right to this side of me. I would introduce him to you, but he is not one that likes to be snatched. And so we don't do that. We let Poe come to us. Anyway, I have several of the cartridges that go in this. And the all-in-one, this was the coolest thing. I don't know why they stopped because you could purchase Scrubbing Bubbles, Windex, Fantastic, Pledge, and Shout Carpet Cleaner in these little cartridges. And at the time that I got all of these, again, it was with coupons, and it's been quite some time. But you put the cartridge in, filled the back up with water, and you had all that you needed in one thing most of the time to clean whatever. And you could just go, you know, I had one in the bathroom, or I had one in the upstairs bathroom, one in the downstairs bathroom, and one in the kitchen. And it just, I mean, you just pulled it out from underneath the counter, cleaned whatever, because you could have Windex, you know, like I had Fantastic for the kitchen, Windex, and Shout. I think I always kept 2 or 3. You know, had a bathroom cleaner in one, and Windex in one. You know, had Shout for downstairs carpet, because down there, something with fur is generally hocking up a hairball or muddy paws or something like that. So down there it was very necessary. Anyway, moving forward, this is getting longer and longer. I have several, when I say several, I should say I have a ton of these. This is another thing. If you have one of these all-in-ones and you need cartridges, and you're close to me or a friend of mine or something like that, holler at me, because I need to get these used up since I can't get the big things anymore. Need to get these used up and out of the way. I also I went back to using vinegar, peroxide, Dawn dishwashing liquid, and stuff like that. I just don't use that type of product anymore. And I use, for carpet cleaner, hands down, the best carpet cleaner I have ever encountered is made by Odoban. And Odoban is my go-to product for a lot of things, even laundry, even for in my laundry. For instance, when I wash the dog's blankets, I pour some in there to help get rid of the dog smell, and it works amazingly well. Anyway, moving on. I have 2 bottles of the 18-Hour Infallible L'Oreal. I have 2 different shades. That's why I have 2 bottles. As you know, I pretty much decided to go back to just using my Estee Lauder. There are a couple more foundations I'm going to try once I deplete some of what I have. Just because these, you know, I don't want a collection of stuff that I'm going to end up having to throw out because it goes bad. And that's what's going to happen if I don't stop and use these. And I've gotten so spoiled back to just putting my Estee Lauder on and boom, I'm done. That, you know, and what I found happened, that this came out of I think a Birchbox. Yeah, Birchbox. It's just a sample hand lotion or body lotion or body butter that I haven't tried yet. I'm a little apprehensive. I love lavender, don't get me wrong, but I have sensitive skin, and reports have come out lately that have talked about different, you know, it being reacting with different skin, you know, being abrasive on the skin. So, you know, I'm just not as fond of it as I once was. I also have the Infallible Pro Matte. I think I have 4 shades of it. I do like this one. I bought a darker shade in this that works. I didn't use it today, but it works really well as a contour shade. Oh, excuse me. None of the other shades are even anything that could be used for a highlight shade for me. My problem with this is that I can't find a matching shade for my skin, and that's why I bought different shades, because I have to mix it. It is comparable to the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Now, let me add this. Once these are depleted, I probably will not replenish the L'Oreal Infallibles, because we just decided to just keep using the Estee Lauder. By the time that I have to keep fooling with that I have to do with these, I have to have at least 3. You know, I have to have 2 colors to mix to get my actual shade. I have to mix this type of Infallible with that type of Infallible to to get the shade. So, we're right up at the cost of my Estee Lauder. So, what's the point? I do have the Revlon CC cream. Um, I actually had used one and purchased another. Um, that's not a bad product. I'm not going to repurchase it because I'm going to get either a higher end. And I have the Revlon BB cream. Again, not a bad product. This is the photo ready. The Revlon. This is an age defying CC cream. Neither one of these I don't really have anything bad to say about either of them, except for not enough coverage for me. Okay, and I know that they're just creams. That they're not really supposed to give coverage, but I need coverage. If I'm going to go through the putting on of putting on my makeup, I want coverage, and I don't want to, like I said with this, I have to mix two different colors to get my shade. It's just not worth it to me. Whenever I can buy my Estee Lauder and pretty much be at the same price, and voila, we're there. Now, the last thing, and there's still more stuff that I have, but I just grabbed a few things. This is another product that I want to use up and I will not repurchase. This is the Revlon Precision Dark Lash Glue. And I will tell you why I don't care for this. I don't care. It's dark. Unless you're way better at getting your lashes on than I am, I do not recommend using the dark glue. I can't tell because it doesn't go clear or anything like that. So I can't tell exactly when it's tacky. And I've ended up having to completely redo my eye makeup. I just can't. I'm just not that good. I'll just put it that way. I also didn't seem to get as good of I had the ends popping off. And I don't have that problem with the Duo lash glue or the Ardell lash glue. So, or lash adhesive. So, not going to buy this and have corners popping off whenever I can buy the other, the Duo, and have better, the same with the Kiss. I have Kiss glues that are in the bathroom that I'm going to use up and throw away and not rebuy, because every time I use them, and I do the same thing with that I do with the Ardell glue, every time I use them, my lashes start popping off in the corners within a couple hours of having them on. If I use the Ardell glue or the Duo glue, generally my lashes come off in the evening whenever I take them off. So, makes more sense to me. I wish that fake lashes, that you could swim in them. I'd be, yes, and I know that that you can lash extensions, but I'm not going that route. So for now, we just will stick them on and take them off before we go to the pool, or not put them on before we go to the pool. One thing, I just bought these the other day, because I have discovered, even though I thought that making gummy vitamins was a really not good plan, I've discovered that they work really well for me. I have an eating disorder, and at points in times, the very act of chewing and swallowing just is revolting to me. So whenever in the past, when I've started to take pill vitamins or capsule vitamins, or those big huge horse pill things, I would do good for a few days choking them down, and then I would not be able to do it anymore. So I would end up with the bottle of vitamins that would just not, they'd be hanging out. I've still got a few that are just hanging out here. They're just kind of going, here we are. Hey, you forgot. So I got buy one, get one free with the gummies at Kroger. So I bought my multivitamin. And then I was in CVS the other day, and they had the hair, skin, and nails in a gummy. Buy one, get one free. So, yeah. And then they had the biotin chews. And to me, these are a mixed berry, and they're natural flavor, so they say. To me, they taste like Play-Doh. Other people may like them. Obviously, some people do because, you know, there more people buy these than me. For me, this is not the gummy that I will replace whenever. I have 2 bags of these. There's 30 chews. Are you finished? Cat had a little sneeze attack. Wait, let me see. Oh, wow, that was Poe. Usually it's Sarge that has a sneeze attack. See, but apparently, I don't know, dust is in the air, I suppose. Anyway, and that is just some of the many things that I want to use up and get rid of. 2015 was the beginning of the purge for my home. And guys, please behave. Poe and Prince are on the bed, and one minute they like each other, and the next minute they do not. I don't know what the deal is. Behave. But anyway, part of they are so bad. They are so bad. And they torment my poor dog. I know this is off the topic, but ever since we got Poe, Poe was when we lived in the rental house. The dogs' beds were at the foot of our bed, and Poe would sneak underneath the bed. He'd catch the dog sleeping, and he'd just stick his paw out and touch them, kind of just barely touch them with his claws, and scare the crap out of both of the dogs, and they'd jump up, and it just amused him to no end. He'd just come walking out and just prancing like, look what I did, them great big dogs, and he was little bit. Well, that was 7 years ago that Poe came to live with us. We've had the dogs for 8 years. He still does it. He still does it. So he gets them from underneath the bed, and Prince and Sarge sit at the foot of the bed, and as the dog goes by, mostly Cooper, because Cinda doesn't have a tail, because somebody thought that, you should dock a boxer's tail. I don't agree with that, but somebody thought that you should. So anyway, they'll sit at the end of the bed, and they'll just grab his tail as he's going by. Now, in their defense, he loves it, because, he'll turn around and he'll kind of nose up to them, and then go back, and he'll push his tail back up to them so they can get it. And it's like, just really, the point of that, as much as they drive me crazy, I would adopt every last one of them again. I really would. I would bring them all into my life and into my home. And that's totally way off topic of the pan video, but maybe somebody is on the verge of thinking they want to adopt an animal, or you've seen an animal that needs a home, that's a stray, and you're kind of on the fence about doing it. Yeah, they're going to drive you bananas. Absolutely. I don't think I've owned an animal yet, and I grew up with animals, to include cows and ducks and things like that. My grandfather had all of that. My dad had chickens, like 100 and some odd chickens. It was great. We had guineas, and I can't remember what the other things were that Dad got. We had a goat. The goat was okay, but we needed to have more than a goat, because goats get lonesome, especially if they're baby goats. We sold the goat, because the goat was just not a good work for us. The goat ate everything, to include my dad's blue jeans off the laundry clothesline. Anyway, moving on. I guess the point of this, other than that, these are my pan items that are Target items that I want to use up and get rid of this year. If you're on the fence about adopting an animal, do so. We're going to take an adventure probably in the next week or so. We kind of have to. Everything has to go to the vet. And I don't have a helper this time. Last year I had Riley, and she was my helper. This year it's going to be just me and my camera, my cell phone. So, you know, I will show you how well my animals do not behave at the vet. um, I asked for them to sedate Prince last year because of all of my animals that I thought would behave the worst, Prince was not on the list. Um, I thought Poe would be the worst one for them to tangle with. Uh, Prince was a nightmare. He was a horrible patient. But anyway, um, moving on, we're going to close this video out. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the likes. Please let me know. I have noticed on some of my videos, and I don't know if it's just my cell phone or if my iPhone is going, or my iPad is going bad, but please let me know if you hear any sound distortion or anything like that on the video. I watched one of my videos the other day on my iPhone and I had some distortion, and I haven't had time to go back and check and see if it was from the iPad itself or if it was just coming through my iPhone. But anyway, because I want to fix that, and I don't know if it's the case, the iPad going bad or whatever. But, you know, I may or may not buy a camera. I don't know. I'm just on the fence. I like the idea of a camera because I have limited space on the iPad and on my iPhone, and even though I have the biggest space that I could get, I have a grandson, guys. I have nieces and nephews. I have animals. I take pictures of them all the time and videos. So, you know, they're full. But anyway, and that's even dumping to a hard drive, an external hard drive, because there's just some videos that I can't delete off my phone just yet, or off the iPad. Anyway, I'm just rambling away, and I'm just really thankful that you guys are here to listen to me. I really appreciate it. Tell me what you think of the lashes. I kind of think they're a little bit too much for me, but, you know, they're kind of fun. Tell me, these are double up by Ardell. I can't remember the number. I threw the thing away because I'm only going to wear them one time. I'm not going to try to wear them again. They're fun. I feel like Barbie, but you know, I just don't see me wearing these again for you know, these to me are just too much. They're too heavy. The band is a thicker band because they're a double up, and even whenever I doubled the Kiss lashes together, they weren't as thick or as heavy as these appear to be for me. My contour, my highlights, kind of are not very good today. But it is what it is. And in between, I did my makeup in between cleaning the bathroom, dumping litter pans, phone calls, trying to get coffee down me. Yes, Poe. Do you have something to add? Apparently not. And anyway, this is supposed to be a pan video, and it's hitting 30 minutes, and I'm just talking about random stuff, and including the animals, and well, yeah. Oh, I see what you've done. Must knock things over. Must knock things over. Yes, they will drive you crazy, but they're worth it. He's kind of gotten himself trapped. Not trapped in a bad way. He just can't figure out how to get out of where he put himself. And now it's time to run. Okay, anyway, we are at 30 minutes, and, you know, like I said, I'm just rambling. It's President's Day. I'm not real sure why we celebrate this day. I know there's 2 presidents' birthdays in this month, but we don't have holidays for the other 41 or 42. So, you But could you imagine 42 holidays just for presidents? Or 43? I can't remember how many presidents we've had, which is bad because, you know, I did homeschool last year and that was part of what we talked about. Um, but, you know, if you don't use something that you know, you get rusty. Anyway, so that's today's video. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. We will keep tabs on how much stuff I use up this year, and even if it's not these products, I'm going to show you because we're going to keep on with the purge that we started in 2015. Now, I have a ton of papers that will be shredded and gone. Those will take a little longer. Oh my gosh, I hit my foot on the door a while ago and oh, it's so sore. Yeah, don't do that. It's not a good ending. But have a ton of papers that are going to be shredded. Those will go through the worm bin and go into the flower bed. Yay! Because wormies make great compost, and that's what happens with most of my vegetables and coffee grounds and stuff like that. So you know we'll deal with that too. I'll do some videos with that. It's kind of hard to video that because usually if I'm harvesting it or whatever, I can't really set the camera up anywhere. But we'll figure it out. I hope you have a great day. You know, hopefully spring is around the corner, and hopefully we have had about the last of the snow for a while. Snow's pretty, snow's great, but it's I'm ready for warmer weather. And I'm pretty sure that I'm done. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Hit like if you like this video. Leave me positive feedback and constructive criticism. There's no need to be mean. We're all adults here. If there's something you think I can do better, by all means, let me know. Subscribe and, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's all the same name. Pretty much the same picture. And on those channels, especially Facebook, you get to see more pictures of, where'd he go? Let's find him. Handsome boy, handsome boy, handsome boy, handsome boy, him so big. Yeah, that's my Ian. Anyway, my grandson. Back to, we were closing this and I sidetracked again. ADHD not medicated. Yeah, we'll talk about that too because I'd started a series with that and, well, have ADHD. Anyway, we're going to hop off here, upload some stuff, and we'll talk with you later. I am the mayor's daughter. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.